Time for Ask. You ready?
I am ready.
We've got loads of questions, but actually we've got a cool comment from Ian Nick Tarry to start us off, talking about last week's show where the kid's thinking about saving up for a bike. So Ian has got a cool tip. Says, get a poster or print out a big picture of the bike you want, then do a bar run across the bottom showing how much you've saved towards it. The picture will remind you what you're saving for, and the chart will show you for not putting enough away or when you're doing really well.
I quite like that. That's a really good idea.
That's a cool idea.
Yeah,
Love that.
I like that. Now let's get straight into your questions. So first up, we've got Javid Amin Sheikh. Who says, I'm thinking of converting my 10-speed gears to 11-speed. Apart from the drivetrain, do I need to change the wheel hub or just the Freehub?
You don't need to change any of that stuff. Anything, all the old bikes from 7-speed up will fit up to 11-speed. If you're going to go to 12-speed, that's when things get different. But you shouldn't need anything. Just chuck 11-speed on there.
Wicked. Easy peasy.
MTB/ST. Hi guys, quick question. I have a full GX Eagle drivetrain with a normal GX Eagle chain. Can I put the gold XX1 Eagle chain on this? If not, are any other gold chains that are compatible?
Sounds like you're very adamant on that gold chain,
They
but
look cool, actually.
They do look cool. Unfortunately, all Eagle products are pretty transferable across the Eagle range, really. So that the Eagle XX1 gold chain should be absolutely fine.
Yeah, I've been told that anything with an Eagle sticker on it will work.
Yeah.
Cool. Next question comes from Foot Game Dive Experiments. I've got a custom Kona Syndicone 26er. I think it's awesome. I absolutely love it. Do you think it's worth it to upgrade to a full suspension bike?
Well, if you love it, don't get rid of it. Definitely. Yeah, definitely. I mean, get another bike if you wanted an additional bike, like a full suspension. But if you're really enjoying it,
that's what I say. Well, do that same as the first tip. So just save up. Yeah. I've got my original Kona from 1995 that I bought as my first ever mountain bike, and I now use it as my commuter bike, and I love it. I'm so glad I didn't sell it.
That's nearly as old as me.
The bike is actually from 1990, but it was old when I bought it.
Jeez.
Couldn't afford anything else, but I love it.
And it's still going.
Yep.
Wicked.
If you want to see a video about full suspension versus hardtail, check this out.
Right, that's my weapon of choice today to give me smiles for miles. We're shredding all these trails with Neil out here in Scotland. This is my nuke-proof Scout Comp 27.5 plus-size bike. It's an aggressive hardtail, and it costs £1,699. You don't need to get something premium like Neil.
And this is my Scott Genius 700 tuned. This is a premium full suspension bike, carbon fibre everywhere, one-piece bar and stem, air suspension, it's got everything. But it comes at a premium price. It's £6,999. It's a lot of money, but call me spoiled. I love riding the top end bikes nowadays.
Next up, we have Joseph Henderson, who asks, hey guys, love the channel. I feel like I bought the wrong bike. I used to race motocross and wanted to try mountain biking. So I went to my local bike store and bought myself a Scott Aspect. However, I just feel like it's too front heavy to have a great time going downhill. And I was looking at buying a 20mm longer fork, wider bars, shorter stem, dropper post, and more aggressive tires. Do you think it's worth doing this to the bike, or shall I just buy a new bike altogether?
So it's hardtail. I guess we've got a fairly long stem on there. I would say that's why it's front heavy, but yes, bar and stem will make a big difference to the bike, as will tyres. And tyres you can swap around, you can take them with you if you do upgrade. But if you do all those things,
it's
so
quite expensive.
Forks and a post as well,
yeah,
you might be getting time to think about buying a complete bike.
Yeah, especially if you're looking to go more downhill and you're trying to, you know, do a little bit more aggressive riding, then it may be that you need to look at a full suspension bike as well.
I would say maybe bar and stem though. Try it first.
Give that a go.
It's easy enough to do, I suppose. Neil Daniel, I'm having trouble with my pumping technique on jumps, etc. But it's not the timing. I've had a coaching session and the instructor said I had the right technique and I'm timing it correctly. But I'm really struggling to get the bike airborne on bunny hops and on the lip of jumps. Basically, I can't extend my legs fast enough. Not quite sure I understand that bit. But are there any specific exercise or drills I can do to improve this? Also struggling with turning a fast cadence for more than a few seconds. Could the two be related?
Okay.
I don't think so for that. I don't think they're related.
No.
What about the
pumps
and the hops?
Pumps and the hops sounds like you might want to check your speed. Maybe get your speed up a little bit just to give you a bit more of an advantage to get over. I mean, if your technique and timing is spot on, then I definitely have a look at your speed.
I would question that a bit. If it feels like you can't extend your legs fast enough, I would think the timing might not be right. It should feel really natural. easiest thing to do, Neil, is send us a video using our uploader, and we'll use it on Correct Me If I'm Wrong. With a video, it's super easy to check it out, and we'll give you some advice. But if you want to see top 5 fun pump track challenges, check this out. I said pumping's going to make you faster and smoother. It's a money back guarantee, by the way. So why smoother? Well, it means you can flow the trail, really think about generating speed from it, rather than pedaling, catching your pedals on the floor, potentially crashing.
Exactly, and why faster? Well, I use the pump technique to gain a lot of speed, to clear a gap. That's a bit of a challenge. There's one over there, I'm gonna do it.
Let's see it.
Watch this.
And I'm all about using natural terrain, so bumps, holes in the ground for making speed for enduro and downhill, and that means winning medals, hopefully. Let's see this.
That was too much speed.
Now it's time for the quick fire. Are you ready?
I'm not, but let's go.
Okay, well. First up, Josh Smith asked, would a 100mm travel cross-country hardtail be okay to do jumps and blue and red trails at bike park?
Probably, yes. It's all doable, but it's how much you like wreck the bike by landing heavily. That could be the question I would put to you. Are you a smooth rider? Then you probably can. Yeah. Not very quick answer, but there you go.
Next one is from Sharan. Can I fit a tapered steerer tube in a straight head tube?
Potentially, yes, it is possible. It depends on your bike, on the size of the head tube. So if it's 44 or larger on the bottom cup, or it uses a larger external cup, then it could be possible. But I know it's not a great answer, but maybe is the answer.
Septum Ropton says, what's the difference between scrub and whip?
A scrub, we saw a lot of those at World Champs actually. So that's when people are really trying to squash the jump as much as possible. And it's a bit of a motocross thing, so you're just getting the bike sideways over the top of the lip, so you're not stood bolt upright on it, so it's just lower. Whereas a whip is more about style and going high and getting the bike sideways. So it kind of looks the same in a photo, although scrubs, you're kind of just a bit more bent over the bike, and a whip, the bike's probably more out to the side.
Evan TTX, I'm converting my 11-speed hardtail to a single speed. I have a 30-tooth chainring in the front. It's 650B by 2.6. What is the perfect cog in the rear for the best ratio?
Oh, it depends on your legs. I would say try it on your bike with 11 speed first. Put it into the bottom or into a gear you think's right. Or have you ever been on those websites with the ratio calculators?
Oh yeah,
you can even get an app on your phone, so you can put in your 32 chainring and guess, and tell it what sort of ratio you want, and it'll tell you what size cogs to put on the back.
Cool.
Correct me if I'm wrong. So we've got a cool video this week sent in via our uploader, and this comes from Aliyah in Queensland, Australia, Bundaberg to be exact, on his Norco Storm. It's actually his friend is at skate park, and around the back is a little pump track, and he wants some tips on how to whip better and if his technique on the track is correct.
Okay.
So it looks good to me. Over these sort of bigger rollers, looks nice, super smooth.
Quite smooth, yeah.
Nosing the bike in, so you land in the wheels at the same time, or into that. So what about a whip?
Now, I think the actual jump is quite a small one. It's quite flat. It's also quite long. I wouldn't say that's probably the best one to learn practicing
sort of
your
long and low. You want a bit more height, even if it's not much longer.
Yeah.
A bit more time in the air, I'd say. So, because the skills look good to me, I would say push it a bit. Try and do some bigger jumps, and you'll find that bit more time gives you just the ability to whip it out a bit more. Yeah. But it's good, isn't it?
It looks good, yeah.
It's fun. Keep sending us your videos, and we'll try and help you out with our advice.
Now, we've had a few of you asking whether you should upgrade from your hardtail to a full suspension bike, and if you want to see just how hard you can ride a hardtail, Blake shows us all when he was out in Canada last week.
Yeah, he's a good rider, of course. He's a big, clumsy guy as well, so they can do a lot of stuff.
They can.
And if you want to see Sam Hill, the multiple world champion downhiller and EWS champion, show you how to corner, click over here. Hit thumbs up, leave your questions down below, and we'll try and get back to you next week.
And don't forget to hit that globe to subscribe to the channel.